Hi. Okay, so as you all know, I'm Caitlin, and I'm going to be going through these PDFs that I sent you. And so we're going to start with the how of Instagram. So as you know, there's the how of Instagram, and then there's the what of Instagram. We'll go through the what of Instagram shortly after the how. So the how is a guide to how to utilize Instagram features. So we're going to start with the first page, and we'll just go section by section. I'm going to add some commentary so that we get more in depth of what these PDFs say. So I first of all put Instagram statistics, so we're all on the same page with how powerful we could be on Instagram. Super excited about it. Engagement rate. Okay, so engagement rate is important because if we ever take a turn, so elizabeth.smith.faith, this whole Instagram page ever gets big enough and someone wants to partner along with Elizabeth on her Instagram page, they can, though they're going to want to know the engagement rate. So all of the content that I have created is around this idea that we want high engagement. So engagement rate is total engagements, so likes, comments, shares, divided by followers. That's important that that's a high percentage. Yeah, so underneath that, we have brand consistency. Brand consistency basically means that when we look at the front of Instagram, that page, everything looks cohesive, it looks professional, it looks nice. Now, for brand consistency, every brand is going to be different, and then every Instagram is going to be different. So taking the idea that you want to write down or think of 5 things that the brand is going to be, and then make the Instagram consistent with those 5 aspects. So I wrote down here that if you want the brand style to be creative, bright, illuminating, exciting, and playful, you're probably not going to be posting pictures that are black and white, or a picture in the woods at sunset, or like anything that's dark or not bright and airy and really represents who Elizabeth Smith is. The whole idea is that people can look at your Instagram and kind of get a feel for who you are right away. So you want that also to be consistent so that those followers who are following you consistently already know what they can expect. It's a comfortable way for people to get to know you and say, yeah, I like you because I like what you consistently bring to the table and what you consistently put on my feed when I log into Instagram. So going on from that, on the second page, there's the Instagram bio. The Instagram bio is super important, especially to people who maybe have stumbled across your page, and we'll talk about that kind of in the what, because people will stumble upon this Instagram page if we're utilizing hashtags and some of these other things that I'm going to talk about. So Instagram bio. So your elevator pitch should be in your Instagram bio. So I totally get it. The elevator pitch is probably way longer than the Instagram bio says it can be. That's totally fine. So a great way though to just think of the Instagram bio, you might already have an elevator pitch, but starting from scratch, you just can think of who I am, what I offer, how it serves others, and why it's important. From there, you have those sentences. You want to put that into your elevator pitch, and then you want to turn it into a bio. So I'm not going to read these out loud for you. You can do it yourself, but see how that can go in just an easy way to turn it from thoughts and ideas to actually communicating with people and your followers what you have to offer to them. Also, I would suggest that in your bio that you have an invite for them to come follow you. Something inviting, something warm, something airy. Follow along with me and we'll go on this great teachable moment journey together. Something fun so that they know it's a welcoming page and you want them to follow you. Okay, going on. Algorithm. Oh my goodness, algorithms. Everyone in marketing and on the internet right now is trying to figure out algorithms. Basically, social medias update their and they have algorithms so that businesses can pay to get their content seen above other businesses. So you can pay to have their algorithm and to get seen first. Those are sponsored posts. I've done a lot of research on algorithms, and honestly, I think the best way to get your stuff seen is to be smart with when your followers are going to be online. So If your target market you're looking for is a working woman, you're probably not going to post at noon on a Thursday because she's probably at work. And you're probably not going to put, if you're going towards mothers who have younger children or who have children in high school or at all, you're probably not going to post at 5 o'clock on a Tuesday because they're probably at a sporting event or putting dinner on the table. Now, you probably are going to post at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night when they're done for the day, the kids are in bed, everything is done, they can relax, and they can look on their social media because they have time for it. And that's a way to get around having to pay for algorithms. Just post when you know your people are going to be online and they'll see your content. Awesome. Going on to Instagram Live, I think this would be a great way to get more followers and to engage the followers that the Instagram already has. So an Instagram Live video can be done wherever or whenever. It's kind of up to Elizabeth when she wants to do it. Though I think, and what I have seen other famous bloggers do, is they have a consistent time each week where they'll do a Bible study or they'll talk about their week. It can be as formal as you want it to be. It can be informal. Though I would suggest that you don't just get on there and have no plan for what you're going to say or do. It kind of needs to be planned out. But awesome thing about Instagram Live, and Facebook does this as well, is that whenever you go live, every single one of your followers will get a notification. So even if people don't tune into the Instagram Live, they're reminded of your brand, what you're doing, your name is brought to mind. Great, easy marketing tool. Also, Instagram Live is not only available while you're doing the live stream, but it's available for 24 hours on your profile. So if people miss it, then they can come back and watch it later within 24 hours. Okay, last page, we have Instagram Story and Instagram Highlight. So an Instagram Story is when you have, you can take a picture or you can take it from your camera roll and you can post it into, there's bubbles at the top of Instagram. Instagram Story would be a great thing to utilize in order to show a little bit more of Elizabeth's personal life. So maybe what she cooked for dinner, her train commute, going on a run, like we talked about. So that what we'll talk about in the what of Instagram is talking about getting to have the followers feel like they're your friend. Instagram Story is a great way to personalize your Instagram so people feel like they know you better. And also with Instagram Story, they can turn into highlights. So if Elizabeth consistently posts about her morning run and takes these beautiful pictures of her going by the river, you can make a highlight that says morning run, and all of the pictures that she puts to Instagram Story will then go into that highlight. If you do not put it on a highlight, then that content leaves after 24 hours. And you can post, it's more socially acceptable to post more to Instagram Story than just onto your feed. So I highly suggest using that. I also would love to utilize the highlight so that we can be putting on a highlight of book, podcast, and blog, and classes. So everything that she sells, all the content she puts out, when someone comes to her Instagram social media, they can go into classes and they can be brought and linked to the Instagram, they can be linked to the website so they can buy that class right there. So from her Instagram, they're brought to where they can purchase something from her, which ultimately gets us money. And as we do all of this work to make the Instagram, we get more followers, that's going to be a great tool to get people to buy the products, which is kind of what we want to do, which is great. Okay, so we're going to move on to the what of Instagram. Thanks so much for listening.